Demolition, and there's that right hand. They're duking it out, not by the right hand. Takayama.
Green trunks for the southpaw, the notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr. Conor relaxed, smiling. Oh!
Nate Diaz, you just shook up the world. How's that feel? Hey, I'm not surprised.
It's that time again, Chingasos crew. It's time to talk Chingasos. I got the full crew here today. Hopefully your week is off to a super mellow and cool day. We got all the combat news you care about. CJI versus ADCC. Yup. ADCC news. You know we got you. Who's number one? 24 results. And that Bobby Knuckles versus Iskram Aleskarov results and the bangers you care about. Boys, thank you for joining me. How are we doing?
Doing great, man. It's been a good weekend so far. And look, I missed the fights, but let's fucking talk about them.
I got you, bro. I got you.
What
How about you, cuz? How you doing?
Same, man. I missed out on the fights, but yeah, it was all good. Had a great week. Went camping down in Bodega Bay. So yeah, man, having a great week, great weekend. So just looking forward to find out what happened.
That's what's up. I got this show. I've been cooking this show all week long, and it's time to feast. So let's jump into this week's combat news. Check this out. I don't know if y'all out there are familiar with this man on the screen at the moment. By the way, head over to our YouTube page at ChingasosCrew. Give us a like, hit that little notification, that little bell, so you can know when we got a new episode dropping, and give us a follow at ChingasosCrew. But check this out. This is fellow Jiu-Jitero and fellow B team member Damien Anderson, and he's been lighting it up, making a splash in MMA, and this is him a couple weeks ago in LFA. So check the dude out. You can go watch this full fight on UFC Fight Pass. And by the way, I'm not a salesman, but they got a special right now. You can subscribe to UFC Fight Pass for the year for $60, which I think is a freaking deal right now, because usually it's like $100 or $98 or something like that. So check this out. This is part of it right here. So Damien Anderson is round 2, taking on Marcelo Reyes. And this is Marcelo Reyes' first pro MMA fight. And look at that. Step back, double leg, boom. Into half guard. And check this out, dude. Instead of going for position, look at this. Like, he's still going for position, but look at these hammers, bro. It's not like you would think, you know, he's a jiu-jitsu. He's going to start going for the sub. He's like, nah, bro, I'm going to soften you up like a chicken breast. Look at that. And then the choke just goes right in. Right in. So I'm super excited, guys, about that guy on the screen right now. I was talking about up-and-comer UFC. Well, he's not in the UFC yet, but he's going to be on Dana White Contender Series. And I'm talking about, gosh, I'm forgetting his name again. And he trains with the Tackett brothers. He just moved out to Vegas. Kody Steele, my bad. Yeah. Kody Steele is another jiu-jitsu who's jumping over to MMA and doing the same thing that Damien is. He's got awesome takedowns. He's super explosive on the feet, and he can finish anywhere he wants. So keep your eyes peeled for this guy, man. He's going to make a splash. And I would imagine I don't think we're going to see him in Dana White Contender Series this year, but I would imagine it would be very, very soon. Maybe even Ultimate Fighter. I don't know. You all want to witness a masterpiece? You guys know, especially you, because you know I'm not a big fan of this guy, Gordon the King Ryan. But here's some training footage that leaked out of another guy that I'm not a big fan of, Jon Jones. And all due credit, man, the dude can scrap. So watch this. This is like a sick-ass drilling session of them just flowing back and forth. Check this out, though. Jon Jones got that underhook. And I like this video because the guy breaks it down every piece. He's like, check this out. Jon goes for the underhook. Or I'm sorry, overhook. Gordon steps in. Bones raises the elbow. And then there's this. Look at this trip, dude. And look how Gordon instantly gets that butterfly hook in there. uses it to get back to his feet. And you know who did that? Volk against Islam the first time. Look at this roll right here, though. This is so frustrating when you're on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Look at this quick duck under. You like, I got you now. I'm turning the corner on this. Look at this. Psych.
Yep. Granby roll.
Dude.
Oh, man.
So good. Like, he makes it look so easy, dude. But you know, that's like hours and hours in the mat, on the mats. Drilling and drilling. And he's able to do that with Jon Jones, man. One of the most dangerous dudes on the planet. Even if he's not
good.
I think it's more impressive that Jon Jones is able to do that against Gordon Ryan. Because, I mean, Jon is training more than just wrestling and grappling, right? You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's only part of his game. But the fact that Gordon's just able to be like, that's not, let's just.
Yeah. No,
that's
I mean,
like
both of these guys. Super.
Level jiu-jitsu skills. Like, that's like Marcelo Garcia using his butterfly game against Rico Rodriguez in ADCC 2005 like level. You know what I mean? That's just, there's levels to the game, and that's jiu-jitsu at the ultimate level. That's what it's supposed to be meant for. You know what I mean?
What
leveling the playing field.
What do you think Gordon's weight was at that point?
I don't know. Check them out. They're not that much. They're not that much.
Jones is
I'm sure he's a little bit smaller. Jon does look a little bit taller, you know. But I'm sure he's probably in the 200 to 220 range, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure he's got some pounds on him. All right, boys. Y'all ready for UFC 305 Perth? Get y'all tickets ready because the main event has been announced, and it's going to be Fonzo's favorite, Israel Adesanya, taking on Dricus du Plessis for the middleweight strap. What do you guys think? Deserved or not? Or is this UFC like, hey, we got a storyline here and we are going for it? Because Sean Strickland just proved he's the number one contender in this class, no? No matter what you say about him, no matter what you say about him, you know, regardless of what he says on the Twitters or the YouTubes or whatever, he's proven it in the cage. I guess, right? And this guy hasn't done anything since he lost to Sean, which is surprising. So since he's lost the belt, Sean's fought twice or three times. I believe twice. One lost the belt and then his last match, right?
Right.
He's looked good. Took very little damage in this last fight. So the only reason I'm surprised he didn't get thrown in was because time constraints maybe, but he's got till August to recover. So I don't know, man. It's just UFC doing UFC stuff, I guess. What do you guys?
He's also a boring fighter, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, let's just be real. You know what I mean? Yeah, he'll deserve it. I mean, and if he fights, I mean, yeah, it's well deserved. I mean, he's doing climbing back up. But I mean, I'm just
all about selling pay-per-views, right, Fonzo? It's a business, bro.
It is.
It's a business. And the story sells itself already, man. Like the shit talking on this is gonna be, it might be epic, man. It might be one of those press conferences that we're gonna remember for a long time. So stay tuned.
But yeah, I think Sean's weight is definitely more deserving.
Definitely, bro. And you know what else? This is just this kind of like a cherry on top, but this is also going down the same weekend as ADCC and CJI.
Shit. Oh, are you serious?
What an awesome weekend of combat, dude.
Oh my god.
Friday CJI, Saturday CJI, ADCC, UFC 5, Sunday ADCC finals. Oh,
you better get like the ladies some you better get the ladies like some spa passes, some shit. So like
something.
Watch this.
That's a great idea. That's enough time to set something up. Hey, somebody put these free spa passes in my car. What? All right, boys. Speaking of CJI, check this out. This is a video that came out earlier in the week, and this is Craig Jones wheeling and dealing, trying to get people to sign up. Because remember last week, because we talked about CJI, and there was 5 slots left open on both sides, under 80 kilos and over 80 kilos. So technically, at the beginning of last week, he was still looking for 10 10 competitors. So this is him on the phone, and he doesn't say names. He does say names, but they bleep it out for privacy reasons, I guess. But who do you think he's mad at?
I'm fucking pissed off that we haven't got an answer. Yeah, but fucking what's the hold up? I mean, I'm chasing everyone up, bro. It's fucking constant responded.
No, I totally get it, but if for his manager to be added because he's not gonna look at it because he's a fucking psycho. And like, I have to ask him, what about?
No response at all. No response at all. Bro, I'm chasing everyone down. I don't know. You think I'm not? I'm chasing them down. I'm chasing their friends down.
So I don't know who he was talking about at the beginning, but I think at the end he was talking about the Ruotolo bros because he's like, I'm chasing them down. Them,
yeah.
You can't like. I'm chasing him down. No, I'm chasing them down.
Them down.
You know, the bros were one of the missing pieces that he has not been able to take away from Mo Jassim in ADCC.
Yeah.
Right? So
Our next guest.
I made this video to show what happened next. This is a clip from Maury Povich. Apparently, there's this lady who was afraid of olives.
Our next guest.
It's Mo Jassim.
Get away.
What's the matter?
There's no olives.
What?
There's no olives near me.
There are no olives here. There are no olives here. Olives?
Please, no door.
Wait a second. Let me ask you something. My God, you're holding onto my hand and you're going to pull it off.
Take it easy, Mo.
Sally. Black olives or green olives? Any kind. Doesn't matter.
Don't take the Ruotolos, bro.
Why olives?
Because they might be dead people.
Why do they remind you of dead?
My grandfather set up in this coffin and looked at me when he died.
And so he looked up at you when he died?
With green eyes.
With green eyes?
With a black in them.
How old were you when this happened? 7. And you really believe that your grandfather came right up out of his coffin and he had green eyes? And ever since then, you've been scared of olives? Do you eat olives?
No, we can't even come down the aisle.
Okay. Now, you can't even go down the aisle of a grocery store? Mary, you won't let go of me.
Oh, yeah.
Bring out the olives.
Dude, how they do this
Right.
So there you have it. He was able to get the Ruotolo brothers.
No.
But both. So they're both joining
No.
the under 80 kilogram division. Bro, this is so, dude, everybody is screwed because they're both in there. But these are like the Tackett brothers, I believe, are separated. I think Andrew is at one and the other one is at the other. Right?
Okay.
One is at above 80 and the other one is below 80, but these guys are both in the same bracket. So they're going to be able to strategize and use like, bro, if you win, I win. Kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Hey, that's going to play into their favor, man. This is super amazing. And this might have been like the final, this is like the last Jenga piece that crumbles all of ADC's dreams, dude.
Right? Who's left? Who's left in ADCC now?
Not very much left, because check this out. They announced the second super fight. NC Turn taking on Fion.
Damn.
Was in ADCC, but she might have been a special invite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fion was for sure going to be in ADCC, but she
was last year's champ.
So dude. So this is the second super fight that's been announced. The first one, you remember, Craig Jones and Gabby Garcia. So there you go, man.
Who can forget that one?
Slowly starting to move along. We only got a few spots left.
Dang.
Wow, check out this clip. Showing this is like a family tree of the Nurmagomedov family, dude. I did not realize how many I don't even want to say bad things that use curse words with their name involved in the same sentence because they'll come after me. But how like remember back in the day we had the Gracies. Like if your last name was a Gracie, you were part of like the baddest families on the planet.
Uh-huh.
Now this name is coming up. Check this.
Doesn't matter who. We just want to fight with the best.
Dude, I get chilled. Dude. When have you ever heard of the MMA GOAT talk? When have you ever heard of not one MMA GOAT, but two MMA GOATs coming out of the same team, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. There's never ever been talk like that. You know what I mean? Like Anderson Silva. Who else was a badass on his team? I mean, there were some killers, but there's no close to being GOAT. You know what I mean? Even Vanderlei, I mean, maybe as close as we can get is the Shooter Box team back in the day when they had the Hua brothers and Vanderlei was on there. You know what I mean? They had some killers. But even then, like, they only did it for so long. These guys have been doing it for, like, just impressive status, man.
Damn.
All right, boys. Check this out. UFC 305 fight got leaked. This one, it's not official, but it's as close as to official as we're going to get for the moment. KKF taking on Steve Erceg from The Office. Bro, let's go. Steve Carell taking on KKF. I'm here for it. And check this out. I saw this little interview drop, this little clip drop from Steve Erceg earlier in the week. And this was him talking about Pantoja still. I never heard this clip before, so I wanted to share this with y'all. Let me know if you guys have heard this before.
How was Alexandre during the week? Seems like a really nice guy beneath it all. Has your opinion on him changed since then?
I thought he was, he's a nice guy. Obviously, to his family, I like the way he carries himself, but he was nice to me. But then afterwards, he said some stuff about, I hit like a girl and all that sort of stuff. So if you want to say that sort of stuff, say it to me. You don't need to be respectful to me and then talk trash outside of that. So I don't know how I feel about it. I want to obviously still punch him in the face. I can't hit. If I hit like a girl, like I don't know what girls you've been around, but your face was bloodied up and cut up after the fight. So he does have a hard chin though, hard head.
And he almost dropped him with that elbow in the third round, was it? Remember? So it's kind of mad. That's just, that's guy talk, dude. Like,
shit talk. Yep.
Yeah, he's just talking shit. But the next time they fight, man, it might be a different story. I rewatched that fight not too long ago, and I thought that it was 3-2 Pantoja, but I kind of want to go back and say it was 4-1 Pantoja, because I really only think Erceg won that round when he dropped that elbow. And I don't know if it was round 3 or 4. There was one round where it was really, really close, and you could have gone either way, but you could create a case for how both guys could have won that round potentially. All right, y'all. So sticking on that 305 card, Dana White dropped the video a while back talking about the card, and people zoomed in on the background, and he had the fight card lined up. So the entire UFC 305 Perth card has not been announced, but here's some names that were on that list. So we might be seeing some of these guys. Well, we're already getting Izzy. That already got announced. We're already getting Steve Erceg, but check out 2 of the 3 names that are on that list. Drakkar Klose, not really moving the needle for me. But how about this, Fonzo? JDM, bro.
Nice.
JDM. I wasn't even sure if he was going to be available because he had that surgery. You know what I mean? I think he had an infection in that surgery. Or arm. I wasn't sure if he's going to be available, but I guess he might be. And check that out. Song Yadong, bro. So let's start with Song Yadong. Let's look at the top 7 in the bantamweight division at the moment. And I have X's by next to Corey, Chito, and Davison Figueiredo because those 3 guys have fights already signed up. So they're not going to be available. Merab, probably not going to be available because he's probably going to be fighting Sean. But Piotr Jan is available. Henry Cejudo's been itching for a fight. I know he was talking about Dominic Cruz a while back, but he is available. So who could it be? Song Yadong, Henry Cejudo? Song Yadong, Piotr Yan? I think that fight was supposed to happen.
I think Piotr would be the most make most sense.
Didn't they just fight a little while ago though, or no?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Yeah, look that up. And in the meantime, let's look at the welterweight rankings real quick, cuz. So if JDM is available, Gilbert Burns is fighting Fluffy Hernandez pretty soon here, so he's not gonna have a fight. Bilal Muhammad's fighting Leon Edwards. Ian Machado's fighting Michael Venom Page. So that only leaves Colby, Shavkat, and Kamaru at the top. I mean, he could also fight down, but I don't see him doing that at the moment just because he's trying to move up in the rankings. What you got for us, Fonzo?
Yeah. You're right, man. They actually just fought just recently. I don't know why I forgot about it.
Close.
Yeah, March.
So I don't know if they'll want to run that back right now. So maybe Song and Henry?
Yeah.
That would make more sense, and that would do more for the division than Henry versus Dominic Cruz.
Right. Yeah,
right?
I agree.
So let's look at the welterweight rankings. Fonzo, who would you like to see your boy JDM fight? Of it, if there's anybody on the screen right now, or maybe even somebody below the rankings. What do you think?
I don't know if he's ready for Shavkat, but Kamaru would be a good fight. I don't know if he'll go all the way up, but I'd like to see him piece up Colby. That'd be an entertaining fight.
I think the Colby fight would be perfect because that would be like the ultimate person for him to that would sell so much pay-per-views. First of all, people will want to see him beat the crap out of Colby.
It'll put him on the map for sure.
It will definitely. It'll win him more fans. He'll get a highlight reel out of it, right? But check this out. But if he fights Shavkat, I almost feel like it's a win-win because even if he loses, as long as he puts up a good fight, he's young, bro, and he's fighting Shavkat, who's probably ready for the title right now. So as long as he keeps it close, it could be one of those cases where as long as he doesn't take too much damage, he could still keep his place in the rankings, maybe even move up,
Yeah, right.
Depending on how he does.
Yeah.
But man. So,
either of those two fights would be pretty good. But I just think the Shavkat is going to be like the real competition.
Definitely.
If he gets through Shavkat, which is going to be super tough.
Anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen.
But if he gets to Shavkat, I could see him winning the title.
Title shot. Yeah. There's nothing stopping him, bro. Nothing. All right, bro. Speaking of nothing stopping him, check out this clip that I found online. Someone counted all the times that Sean O'Malley grabbed the fence against Piotr. As you guys remember, the fight against Piotr Yan was super close. I don't know how you guys scored it, but I scored it. What was it? Was it a 5-round fight or a 3-round fight? Either way, I had scored it like just one round more for Piotr than for Sean. I think it was a 3-round fight. But check this out. Let's see if this clip is still here. We go. So there's one fence grab. So this is round 1, 2 minutes, 27 seconds in. Here we have the first fence grab. Because can you keep track of that actually?
Yeah.
1. Still round 1.
2.
What do we have here?
2.
Here we are in round 2, 3 minutes, 12 seconds in. There.
3.
What do we have there? Another fence grab. And then check this out. This isn't a fence grab, but and you know what? This would be really a good question to ask a fighter. What's worse, when your opponent grabs the fence or when your opponent grabs the inside cuff of your glove?
Do you know what? I just saw a video about what's his name doing that. Khamzat.
Oh yeah. Somebody, I think who showed that?
I can't remember, but yeah, it was
somebody made a video of that. Yeah.
All
right, but I mean, dude, when you look back at the fence grabs and everything, was he even trying to take him down at that point, or was he just doing it like subconsciously to kind of like balance himself out?
Let's see. Let's go back. So here he's definitely take him down.
Is he trying to take him down, or is he just getting his like? See, he's going upward motion. He's not going down or to the side.
Well, there
right
he's
there,
trying to
right there. Yeah,
there he's
right
tipping
there,
him over.
yeah,
So that's for
yeah. He's
sure.
trying to tip
right?
him over, going down. Yeah,
Yeah. So I would. That's on the second one. Let's go back to the first one.
He's pulling it back.
See, right
Yeah,
there, he's going to the
bottom.
back.
I
He's
think
going
what
to the
he's trying
back.
to
He's not
do-
really trying to.
He might be
trying to
trying
get
to pull him
position.
away from the cage, though, so that way he can pull him away from the cage and then get in between him and the cage.
Could have, but it looked like he was still in that transition of going from the side to the back.
Here was the
Mhm.
that one. Yeah,
that's not doing
a
him any good. You know,
That's not a takedown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he's grabbing his glove, so that definitely had an effect there.
But I mean, it was only for like 2 seconds. I mean, didn't look like it really was changing anything. If anything, it was keeping his hand where he wanted it to be, right? No,
I don't think
so.
so.
It was right in that choke position.
He's almost got like a backpack. And then
Yeah,
he
right?
grabs the glove. Look, he's grabbing the glove, and now instead of it being around his neck, now it's on his chest. So now
Right.
it's easier for him to peel away.
But that's also too because he looked up to talk to the ref, and he did capitalize on that.
Yeah. So
You
that
know?
was benefit of cheating for sure. And then there he is again, using the glove.
So who would you blame more for it, the fighter
I
or
would
the ref for not calling it out?
I would blame the ref.
Both.
I would blame the ref. Like, hey, if you're
I'd
not
blame the
going to tell
ref.
me to stop, I'm not going to stop doing it. You know what I mean?
Right?
And yeah, you're look right here for sure. He
Oh yeah,
definitely
yeah.
needs to stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So I would say that those fence grabs definitely had an effect on the fight. Because at least one of those he would have got him down. And who knows what would have happened when he got him down. So I would imagine I would like to see them do something about this in the future. What do you guys say? Should they just let it keep going, or should the refs? Because I'm going to talk about this when we get to the fights from last night. But in the meantime, what do you guys think could be done? Somebody started a thread on Reddit, and somebody suggested changing the fence from a fence to an acrylic wall, so that it's just literally a wall that you can't grab. You're going to slide, you know, but then that might get like smushy and sweaty with blood and stuff.
Yeah, and then how are people gonna be able to see it from?
Yeah, and someone else.
Everyone's gonna have to be above.
Yeah, or I mean, they just go to the cameras, you know.
Yeah, true.
But if you're in the arena,
or the refs can just do their job and call it what it is.
Exactly. You know, someone also suggested maybe making the holes in the cage a little bit smaller so you can't get your fingers in. But I don't know. You could still get your fingertips in. How small is that going to be?
Yeah. And then if it's too small, then your finger gets caught, and then you get like a break or there's an issue.
Or you make it bigger so that way you can't put your hand just whole goes through.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why don't they just take the cage out and you have to stay
Yeah,
within
just-
that mat or you fall out?
Yeah, there you
I'll
go.
go
And
trying to
put
make
alligators around the ring.
There's a pit. No, it's a pit.
Yeah,
And then there's pipes at the bottom, right?
Right.
Just,
Broken glass like kickboxer
Yes.
or something. Yeah.
How about this? How about this? The right alongside every cameraman, there's like little kids with those little baseball bats they give at a baseball game. Then every time someone's fingers stick out, every time someone's fingers come out and you hit
like
them,
whack-a-mole?
yes.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Did I just solve the UFC's problem?
You did. They got to be 10 and under though. You can't be older than 10. Got to be 10 and under.
How we do it around here, bro. Breaking barriers. All right. Let's keep talking about these flyweights here. So last week we had Tatsuro Taira taking on Alex Perez, and Alex Perez sustained an injury. Tatsuro Taira is now into the top 5 in the flyweight division. What do you guys think is next? Did you guys get to watch that fight at all?
No.
It was a pretty good fight. Little back and forth. But dude, this guy's jiu-jitsu game is on another level, bro. He's like Aljamain Sterling, but smaller. Like once he gets on your back, it's game over, bro. So what I would like to see I know I really would love to see a grappling match with him and Muhammad Moicano, but Moicano has already got a fight coming up pretty soon. But somebody that doesn't have a fight is Amir Albazi at number 3. So if Tatsuro can do what he's been doing to Amir Albazi, bro, that's a number 1 contender right then and there. Maybe even put him up against Brandon Royval. I don't want to see him against Brandon Royval yet, just because Brandon's been doing it for a lot longer. And I think this guy still got a little bit of climbing to do, but he's getting really close to the top, man. All right, boys, check this out. I know we don't get a lot of these all the time, but we got this to look forward to. Friday, November 8th, 169 coming back out to the States, Atlanta, Georgia, and check out the main events. Anatoly Malykhin taking on Oumar Khan. That's the same dude that beat the dog shit out of Buchecha.
Yeah.
Buchecha's last MMA fight. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fonzo, you just were talking about the whack-a-mole game. That's basically what Rogue did that whole fight. Oumar King was just like dropping hammers on Buchecha's face. And then look at what else they're going to run back. Tawen Chai, Joe Nottawa 3. So stay tuned as they start to fill out that card. But it's going to be a banger, dude. That's going to be a fun one to watch. I think that might be around Veterans Day, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we have a party for that. All right, boys. Moment of silence for the man on the screen. Khamzat Chimaev had to pull out of the fight this past weekend. And somebody did a little bit of research, and check this out. Every time he's had a main event bout scheduled, it's been canceled. 3 times versus Leon Edwards. 1 time versus Nate Diaz. And then this last time versus Robert Whittaker. 5 times, dog. And then what I don't like is every time somebody big wins, he jumps all over them. Like he's hey, see you soon, boy. See you soon. That's like his famous tweet, right? Every time. See you soon. See you soon. But bro, when is it gonna happen? So I'm wondering if is this like nerves? Does he just get really nervous? Because there's no way he can get sick this many times.
Oh no, man.
Like you would think, like, all right, boys,
something's up.
He got the flu 2 times in a row. How about we just really vet everybody that's coming into the camp? Let's keep the camp clean. Let's keep them healthy. Ah, shit, somebody's in here. You know what I mean? Like, what are they doing? Because they're losing money every time. You know what I mean? He's losing time. He's losing money. He's losing all these opportunities. How many more chances is he gonna get? I don't know. Just sucks because we've been waiting and waiting, and it just never happens.
Maybe he doesn't want it to happen.
Maybe, right? All right, boys. So our boy pulled out the W a while ago, and he's been getting a lot of attention on the social, especially because him and his boy came up with that word chiwiwi. So he's just, I know he's got like this new merch line coming out, and his follower count is blowing up, dude. But somebody who's not happy about it is Renato Money Moicano. Did you guys hear about this clip or see this?
No.
All right, so Renato's got a pretty popular podcast where he invites fighters on. He talks about money, talks about a lot of shit. But for some reason, he felt the need to have to say this.
Man, one thing that I have to point out, this is one of the ugliest motherfuckers that I ever seen. Put this in, my brother. Stop the sound and put this. Look at that, my brother. This guy is unbelievable ugly, my brother.
So there he is, man.
He ain't wrong.
He's not wrong, but also at the same time, like, why would you go after somebody's looks? And why would you go after a younger fighter too? You know what I mean?
I think he's just stating the obvious. It's pretty bad.
I think I know why. So I looked up their follower count, and Renato's sitting at a hefty 273,000. It's pretty good, right?
Okay.
Bro, the kid is at 507,000 already.
Oh.
Yeah. So I can imagine, like, he's like, bro, he's fucking taking everything I worked for. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I even told you guys that. I was like, when we first saw Raul, I was like, bro, this guy's gonna be a motherfucker because there's no way you can look like that and not be good at fighting. That kid's been fighting his whole life, bro. Now he's getting paid from it, dude. Good for him. He's gonna blow up, and he hasn't even reached his ceiling yet. You know what I mean? And I don't even know if he's gonna be a good fighter or not. But he's a good character. He's got a good storyline. He's a mama's boy. How can you not get behind him, bro?
Yeah, he's like a 007 villain.
You gotta be his pallbearer to his Undertaker. You gotta go get him up.
Maybe, bro. Maybe. He does have his brother in his cornering him right now. All right. So earlier in the week, we had who's number 1, 24 main event. Josh Sanders taking on Gordon Ryan. Co-main event, Fabricio Andre taking on Diego Pato. I'm sorry, I don't have a highlight for that one. I couldn't find, but I do have a couple other ones. Did you get to watch any of this?
Yeah, I did. I watched the whole thing.
Oh, okay. What'd you think? What was your favorite match on the card?
I think it would have been the Rod fight, or the other
A-Rod?
one. The A-Rod fight, or the one after that with Bata.
Hugo? Oh, Pato,
yeah, that one was a good one.
The Fabricio Andre Diego Pato match was good, dude. I cannot believe how good Pato was. Pato was in danger, got out, and he still got the finish, bro. J-Rod versus Tynan Dobrak went the way I thought it was gonna go. I actually thought Tynan was I thought Tynan was gonna set trap after trap after trap, and you know how reckless J-Rod is. I thought he was just gonna leave his arm in, and Tynan was gonna snap it or something. So I was surprised that Jay was able to survive.
Yeah, he got out of one of them.
Yeah, he did. DeAndre Corbet versus Ethan Krellinston. I was I'm not gonna say shocked, but I really thought DeAndre was gonna get the W in that one. You know, so Ethan proved me wrong in that one. That was a good match. Joseph Chen, Elijah Dorsey. That was a match. I do have clips for that. So let's get into that right now. So check this out. This is Joseph Chen facing Elijah Dorsey early on in the match. And just watch this smooth takedown by the boy Joseph.
Oh, yeah.
Little hand fighting to distract. Look at Elijah gets the underhook and then boop.
Boop. Yep.
Dude, that was so slick, because you would think, like, hey, I got the underhook. I'm pretty safe right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, look at this. He reaches around. He's got the underhook. And as soon as Joseph feels that, look at this.
He stepped. Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful takedown. And then check out this slick guard pass. Elijah Dorsey on his back, and he's trying to play a little butterfly.
In that position. That's why he can...
His knees and legs to block Joseph. But look at Joseph. Joseph's got double unders. Might have a working. I don't think he's got his hands locked, so it's not quite a body lock pass. But he's trying. And then look at this. He's like, fuck your guard, bro. I'm just going to go right over this like a monster truck. Sick.
Yeah, how he didn't get like dumped over the top. I was surprised. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna dump him over. He's gonna dump over. Nope.
Yeah, he's just moving his hips and shifting his weight from side to side, so the guy just couldn't quite get underneath him to off balance him, man.
Yeah.
And then the main event, Josh Sanders, Gordon Ryan. What'd you think about the main event?
It was what it always is. I mean, I could see Gordon needs a little more cardio. You know, he needs to work on his cardio a little more. This guy is also like bigger, like kind of his weight.
Bro.
So, yeah. So he gave him a little bit, but
he gave him a run for the money for sure.
Yeah. But Gordon did what he always does.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at how the guy just bench presses him right off.
Right?
He's like, you're inside control. Get off me.
Get off me. Yeah.
And Gordon, you're right, because Gordon was struggling. I believe the tummy issues, not being able to train, definitely had an effect. And I don't think that this was Gordon's number one game plan. I don't think this was plan A, but this was like, fuck it. I can't get A. I can't get B. This is what I can always get.
Yeah.
Here's a different angle of the submission at the very end, man. And once he got in this deep, Josh was like, oh, I'm screwed, bro. Because he really wasn't trying to do too much. You know, like, look, he's not even trying to hide the heel there.
Mm-mm.
He's like, it's only a matter of time,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, I'm
Give me these little
fucked. Here we go.
toesies.
What do I
Look at
do? I'm fucked. Yeah.
He gets the bite. He gets right under it, and then that was it.
Yeah.
So, did you hear the announcement for the main event for who's number 125?
I did, but I don't remember it now.
Tynan and Gordon.
That would be good.
I think it's going to be good, but I'm just like, bro, you couldn't even get past Jay. What are you going to do to Gordon? But it's all about matchups. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe catch Gordon at the wrong time or at the right time.
Gordon's
All right,
tired
man.
or something like that. Yeah.
Let's talk UFC. You know, like every chance I get, I'm going to talk about our Uncle Dana. And Uncle Dana went on the Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharp, and check out what he says. In my opinion, he does the same thing to Francis. He's talking about Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones. In my opinion, he does the same thing to Francis. 100%. He does the same thing to Francis. Francis didn't want to fight Jon Jones. Jon Jones is the scariest, most badass fighter of all time. Jon Jones has his issues outside of the octagon, which actually makes it more impressive if you think about the lifestyle that he was living and doing this to the best fighters in the world. So not only is he doing nose beers, getting DUI, crashing into pregnant ladies, he's also kicking everyone's ass in the cage, which is even more impressive than staying out of trouble and just kicking ass. What the fuck is this guy on, man?
He's like AI, you know, he was like Allen Iverson back in the day.
Dude, he's swinging on them nuts is what he's doing.
Hardcore, bro. Hardcore. All right, bro. We haven't had any Merab Dvalishvili news in a while, so I saved it for the very end. Check this out. Sean O'Malley's getting sick and tired of Merab's bullshit, so he decided to pick on Merab himself. And he came up with a poll. He's like, I'm going to get this dude. Went on his social. He's like, I'm going to get my crew. And check this out. I know. I'm going to start a poll. Hey, guys, is Merab a virgin? Yes or no? Circle yes or put an X for no. Merab says, ask your baby mama.
Your baby mama.
Damn! Got him. Bro.
Got him. Yep. Oh.
How do you score that round?
Oh, that's a murder. There ain't no scoring.
Yeah. Yeah.
My boy.
Knockout right there.
How do you keep doing this to our boy?
Yeah.
Leave him alone, Marabio. Leave him alone.
Oh, but I went to the school of fucking ranks.
I know, man. He's good.
Right?
He's rewriting the books, dog. So this past weekend we had UFC Fight Night, and we talked about the card change a little while ago, but the main event ended up being Bobby Knuckles, Robert Whittaker taking on Iskram Aleskarov. I'm only gonna go over the bangers, boys. Check this out. So on the main card, this was a fight that got rescheduled a couple of times, and it was Shara Magomedov, the Bullet, taking on late replacement Antonio Tricoli. Spinning back fist. And this is third round. So I do want to say that Tricoli did a pretty good round in round one. I gave him round one. I thought he won it 10-9. In round two, you could tell he started to gas out. But right at the very end of round two, he had Bullet pressed up against the cage. He was working a takedown. And guess what happened? He grabbed the fence. Super hardcore, dude. It was so blatant. As soon as he pulled him out, he grabbed the fence and he just got stuck. And then Bullet looks at Mark Goddard and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like he knew he fucked up. But Goddard didn't do anything. He let the fight continue. The fight continued, and poor Tricoli, that was his last bit of energy, dude. He ended up getting picked up at the end of that round, and then that led in to the third round, and this is the beginning of the end right here. So check this out. He was still trying to get his energy back, and look at that.
Sloppy takedown.
Yeah, dude. And at this point, Bullet already knows, like, I got this guy. So he could just throw whatever, and he knew nothing was going to come back. Yeah. So poor guy, man, ends up taking it. Last second fight notice, you know. But I thought it was interesting that Mark Goddard barely gave him a warning, right? And earlier in the prelims, Jason Herzog, who's another really good MMA fighter, I can't remember the fight, but there was two fighters in a very similar situation where one fighter was about to get the takedown and the other fighter grabbed the fence, right? Like blatant, right out. You saw it. And what Jason did was he stopped the fighters immediately, and the fighter that grabbed the fence, he's like, "Oh no, bro, you're down." He would have got you. He made him let go. He put him down on the mat, and the guy was on his back. And then they started from right there. I thought that's what they should. That should be the standard right there.
Yeah,
for every fight. That's what they should do. Yeah, He didn't even take a point, bro. He just gave him the position.
You know what? That's smart, man. That's the penalty.
It leaves everything out of it. Takes the question out of it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what? We're gonna find out what would have happened because I'm gonna give you that takedown.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that. Yeah.
I wish they would have done that here. And I'm not saying that Bullet would have lost because the guy's definitely running out of gas, as you can see. But he might have been able to secure round 2 because you know what I mean? I thought he won round 1. If he would have secured that takedown, he probably would have won round 2. And if he could have survived round 3, that would have been a major, major upset. You know what I mean? So it just sucks to see, man. Sucks to see when they take the fight out of the fighter's hands and they do things like that. But maybe there'll be a change soon. We'll see. So Bullet moves on. He gets the W. He didn't fight a ranked opponent.
Bo Nichols?
Still not in the rankings. But yeah, check that out. As soon as the fight ended, Bo Nichols got on his phone and was like, "Yo, bro, I'm hungry. Feed me. Give me Bullet." Now, I want to see it because that would be a major ass whooping.
Yeah,
major,
right?
man. Like Bullet has nothing for Bo. I don't see anything, dude. I don't see anything. But I'm just like, is this a waste of time for Bo? Should he be focusing on a ranked opponent? Or do we want to see another highlight reel?
I want to see a highlight reel.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think so, man. I think we can wait. And I think he can do this so quickly and not take any damage that we might be able to see him again this year. After that.
Yeah.
You know?
And send this dude packing again.
Yeah, Bullet didn't take any damage. And I think he can actually come to the United States now. I think his visa got approved. So he could come over here. So they could do something in the fall or late summer. And then Bo can fight early quarter 1.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's sign him up.
All right. I'm for it. I was thinking Bo could fight Michelle Pereira or Chris Curtis. So that way he can get into the top 15. But yeah, I'm down for a highlight reel, bro.
Warm-up fight.
Speaking of highlight reel, y'all want to see a dead body?
Oh, heard about this one.
Heard about this, yeah.
Yeah.
Buckle up, guys. Put on your so at my work, there's people who sometimes randomly pass out. So they have to wear special helmets when they go down.
Okay.
Bro, we got to get Johnny Walker one of them helmets.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm sorry. Look at this, dude. Volkan Ozdemir, round 1. He was already hurting Johnny, bro. And then look at this.
Those body shots are fucking hurting him.
Hey, let me throw a flying knee.
Yeah.
Johnny, not the right time, bro.
He's wobbling.
Dude,
damn. Wow.
This
he was
uppercut
out,
right here,
and then
dude.
he put him out. Right there. He's out. Put him out. Dude. Oh, damn. Damn. He said, "What time is it?" He said, "What time
that's
is
his
it?"
thing, dude. That's his thing. You're out of time, bro. You're out of time. Until DC dumped him on his head that one time. But yeah, man, I felt so bad for Johnny Walker, bro. So back to the line, Johnny. All right, so I got this clip from the Fight Professor. Eddie sent me this. I'm gonna share it with you, but before I do, dude, Jon Anik says the wackiest thing sometimes. I'm like, who? Filter, bro, filter. It was so funny because before the Sergey Pavlovich and Alexander Volkov fight, he was like, you guys remember back in the day, I used to have my wife. I'm gonna tell her right now. This was my old roommate's line. Interesting fact, because every time I would come home, right? I had a roommate, and he would be on the couch, and all he would do was watch TV. If he wasn't at work, he was watching TV. And as soon as I would come in, he would be like, "Hey, Frank, interesting fact. Did you know that the Romans invented grapeseed oil in the 3rd century? Yeah, they used it to." And he's just a stupid. He's like, "I don't care, bro. I don't care." And then he would say that when I first started dating my wife. He would say shit like that all the time, dude, all the time. So last night before the fight, Jon Anik was like, I don't know if you guys know this, but on this date in 1941, Germany invaded Russia. It was the start of Germany versus Russian war. Because Volkov's from Germany and Sergey's from Russia. Like, dude. And then that immediately, I'm like, dude, he's done it again, bro. He's done it again. So check out this clip that I got sent from the fight Professor Eddie. Brother, thank you for sending me this clip. This is Jon Anik on the nose, bro.
Teen children and triplets on the way soon. This fighter has 13 children and triplets on the way soon. I mean, how much more of that Mexican fighting spirit can you get than that, DC? These two fighters are both coming off a pretty lengthy losing streak. I know that can't be good for their self-esteem. This fighter says he used to draw racist cartoons for a living. I'm not sure how, but he trains out of Extreme Couture now. That's right, Joe. He's been struggling with identity since he was a young man. So we'll see how that affects him as he fights for the title shot later on this year. That's right, DC. He says he used to chop up plastic straws into a fine powder and snort them. Hydration. Drink a bottle and die 10 years maybe before you're supposed to. That's right. The fighter in the red trunks didn't meet his father until he was 17 years old. It's quite a sad story. I won't get into it now, but this fighter was driving under the influence when he crashed his car with children in the back seat, one of which suffered a minor head injury. Cuervo must be 21 years or old. After tonight's win, his opponent will surely back to the deep, dark abyss that is alcoholism. Be silly, jump the gilly. Dustin Poirier submits Iskram Aleskarov by guillotine inside the first round. This fighter has 13 children and triplets on the way soon. I mean, how much more that Mexican fighting spirit?
Dude, how good is that?
Yeah, that's good.
Did
yeah,
he nail
that's
Jon
on
Anik,
point.
or did
Right
he
on the money.
nail Jon Anik,
Yeah.
dude? Oh man, stop getting so personal, John. All right, so Sergey Pavlovich lost a unanimous decision to Alex Volkov last night, and I just want to show you guys Sergey's face, bro. Look at this.
Damn.
Ooh,
he got,
This guy got shot up with a paintball gun, dude.
Freak up.
No
dude.
means no, bro.
Dude, it looked he went to sleep and he woke up like that. He's like, what the fuck happened to my face? And look at Volkov, bro.
Yeah, he looks fine. He has nothing wrong with him.
Not only does he look clean, look at his hair, bro. His hair is immaculate.
Well, they also combed it. They also combed it in between rounds.
Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say that in between rounds, his corner was combing his hair. Like, hey, bro, we gotta keep you looking clean. So, Fonzo, I know you're super high on Sergey, bro, and you think that he could be a puzzle to solve for Jon Jones. And you know what? After last night, dude, I don't know. Maybe. Let's look at the top 5 in the heavyweight division. We got Tom Aspinall up top, Cyril Gane, Sergey Pavlovich, Curtis Blades, and then Alex Volkov. For sure, they're going to switch places now. So Volkov's going to be at number 3. What do you think? Should it just be Cyril and Alex next, or Tom and Alex next? Or does he take on the winner of Blades and Tom?
Yeah, probably that, dude. But I don't know, man. It sucks that Johns has to wait to fight. Freaking what's his name?
Stipe. I think
That
they're
throws
just
a whole
wasting
wrench.
time, bro. Like that doesn't even do anything for the rankings.
No.
I think the fights that matter are we gotta wait and see what happens with Tom and Curtis. And then let's have Alex fight the winner of that fight. And that would definitely be the official heavyweight champ of the entire division. You know, and yeah, I mean,
so that you're counting that Jon is going to retire after he beats Stipe.
Even if he doesn't, like I would love to see Jon versus Alex or Jon versus Tom, but do we really need to see that? Like, not really. Like, he could totally go off and retire after the Stipe fight and do whatever the fuck he wants, and the UFC will be fine by having Alex fight the winner of Tom and Curtis. You know?
Agree.
But if Jon stays, you know, let's definitely make Jon versus the winner of Tom versus Curtis. That's a must.
Yeah.
And then if that's what's going to happen, then we could do then we could do Volkov and Cyril Gane.
Right.
And then the winner, and then, you know what I mean? We could have that little tournament right there.
Yeah.
When Jon stays, we have better matchups for sure.
Right.
All right, boys. Main event: Bobby Knuckles taking on Iskram Aleskarov. Iskram was not really a last-second replacement because he was training for another fighter, but he wasn't supposed to fight for another couple more weeks. So, how'd you guys think this was going to go down? Because I did not see this going down this way at all. No way.
I don't know how this ended. So,
yeah. Then I'm not going to say shit, bro. Check this out. This is round 1. Minute and a half into the fight, bro. And honestly, I'll say it after. Look at this. Bobby just bouncing around, looking confident, bro. And I want to say this. When he was walking out, like he had this look, dude, like he was fucking pissed, dude. Like somebody shit in his cereal, someone took his parking spot, someone talked shit about his dog online, and that same person is the guy in the cage right now. That's
shit.
He was angry, bro. Go back and watch this fight. You can watch it on ESPN Plus because it was on ESPN Fight Night card. But just watch his entrance. When he was walking in, I was like, oh damn, I fucked up my parlay.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom, look at that right hand, bro. Did you see that?
Oh.
Look at this right hand. He cocks it back. Boop.
Boom.
Oh, shit.
Put that fool on skates. High kick. Just because he could. And then that
uppercut.
Beautiful uppercut. That is
Bobby Knuckles right there.
That's bona fide Bobby Knuckles right there. That's textbook, right? Like, because you remember last week I showed that clip of Iskram when he fought Chimaev, not Chimaev, but when he fought Chimaev in that European League and he got knocked out. He got knocked out with an uppercut too.
Yeah, right.
But dude, so I was wondering if Bobby Knuckles saw that. Look at that head kick, dude.
Yeah, and just
no fear. No fear. All in round 1, man. Easy work. Easy work for Bobby Knuckles. Like I said, I didn't think that that's what was going to happen, but he made it happen, bro. And he
first
is
round.
Back. The dude is back, bro. He is back. What do you guys think? Who should be next for this man on the screen right now? I got the top 5 in the middleweight division. Jared Cannonier just took an L, right? To Nasruddin Imavov. Nasruddin is at number 4. Whittaker's at number 3. Izzy at number 2. He's going to be taking on the champ. And then Sean right above him. What do you think? Bobby Knuckles and Sean run it back?
I would say so, man.
I think so.
I'd rather see him against Adesanya, but you know.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. But because he's already got a fight.
Right, yeah.
Sean. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I agree with that.
So this is good, man. This is good. This is like, it's not really new blood, but it's exciting news because he's not done, dude. You saw what he just did. Even though Iskram wasn't even ranked, but he's a bad dude, man. He's tough. All right, guys. Next week, we're going to get UFC 303. And this was supposed to be the Conor card.
Mm-hmm.
And we all thought that once he dropped out, the card was dead. But Uncle Dana hooked it up. And check it out. I got the fight lineup on the screen. I got the bangers highlighted. Check out the prelims. Let's look at the prelims. My boy Peyton Talbot, that's going to be a highlight reel fight, bro. I know he's been training hard. I know he's not taking this lightly. So he's going to make that. Dude, that guy's going to die maybe. I don't know. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be a good
Speaking
one.
of dying, Cub Swanson, Andre Feely. Like those guys aren't contenders, but those are two badass motherfuckers that come to fight every time, and they're gonna both just go into the middle of the cage and they're gonna throw down, dude. They're gonna throw down. So make sure you all out there watch that fight. And then the main event of the prelims, dude, Joe Pyfer taking on Marcus Barrial. Dude, both of those guys, I believe, are coming off L's, and they need to make a statement because they're supposed to be new up and coming fighters. So somebody's dream is going to be put on pause and somebody's dream is going to be put back on track, hopefully. But I would imagine that might be like one of the fights of the night because they're both looking to make a statement and get back up to the upper echelon of the rankings. And then, dude, look at what we're going to get to open the pay-per-view, boys. Look at that.
Machado.
What the fuck? Dude, our boy Ian Machado Gary taking on Michael Venom Page. Yes, I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for that. And then we weren't even supposed to get this fight. This is a cool fight here, you know, even though it's not big and not really going to shake up the rankings. But Anthony Smith taking on Roman Dolidze, that's going to be a fun fight, man. That's going to be a fun fight. I think that's two fighters that are pretty evenly matched, so that'll be fun. And then the co-main event. Dude, this is the fight I'm looking forward to the most. I cannot wait. I'm sure that both of these guys are going to be in shape, but I just hope that we get them both at 100%. Talk about Brian Ortega taking on our boy Diego Lopes, man. What a banger of a fight. And then the main event, they're running it back. Alex Poatan Pereira taking on Yuri Prochaska. Chama,
that dude's a fucking freak, man.
This is gonna be a killer fight. All right, boys. You can only pick one fight to watch. What is that fight gonna be?
Ortega.
Oh, that can be Ortega.
Take you shopping, and you are out all day long. You're gonna get home just in time to start this one fight. You're going Brian Ortega, Diego Lopes.
Yeah.
Cousin Ed.
I'm gonna say Simon and Oliveira.
All right, you heard it here first. Tune in. Ricky Simone and Oliveira on the early prelims. I'm with you guys, man. Brian Ortega, Diego Lopes. That's the fight that you do not want to miss. It's gonna be so exciting. Real quick, hot take. How you see that one playing out?
Damn, that's hard, dude. I don't even. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know,
dude. That's like to me. That's like, bro, who's gonna win? G.I. Joe or Transformers? Like, I don't know. I like them both. What are you doing to me? How dare you? You know? I'm so stoked, man. This is gonna be a fun week. I'm gonna be working on some breakdowns. I'm gonna try to piss people off online. So it's gonna be a great week, man. I cannot wait. One last tidbit of news for y'all. Check this out. Speaking of our boy, green-eyed Brian Ortega, he went on a podcast and he was asked about the two guys that got on the screen, Max Holloway, Ilia Topuria. Check out what he said.
Can I just get a quick prediction for Topuria versus Holloway should that fight be made?
I think that fight's going to be I think that fight's already made.
What the fuck?
You hear something I haven't, Brian? It's okay. I'm just kidding.
I heard that fight's already made. Let's just say that way, from what I heard. But I could be wrong.
Word on the street.
I'm not wrong.
There you have it, man. So Brian Ortega is already saying it's done. It's a donezo deal. We are going to get Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway. He just didn't say when. So, hey, you heard it here, bros.
That's good. That's gonna be a good banger right there for sure.
Could it be at the Sphere?
Dude, that's what I'm thinking.
Ooh.
I think
Yeah.
so, man. I think so.
Mhm.
So I bet you
Same
we'll
weekend
find
as
out.
ADCC.
Maybe they'll announce it during International Fight Week. That's coming up right around the corner.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, boys. Any closing comments? That's the last story I had for the week. Anything you want to share with us?
Wow, I just can't wait for these next fights, man. Excited. Good fights.
Yeah, for real. For real, for real.
All right. Well, that's a wrap for the show. Everyone get ready for UFC 303 next weekend. We'll see if we can work on a parlay super show for the week. Until then, don't forget to follow us on all the show socials at ChingasosCrew. Tell your friends, tell your family, give us a follow, give us a like, share all our stuff. I'm going to be dropping that Craig Jones video later. I just got to chop it up, make it a little bit shorter. But I'm also working on a second one, so watch out. Until then, have a kick-ass week. Stay cool out there, crew. Until next time, ChingasosCrew out. Peace.
Peace.
See ya.
Demolition, and there's that right hand. They're looking it out, not right with right hand. Takayama.
Green trunks for the southpaw, the notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr. Conor relaxed, smiling. Oh!
Nate Diaz, he just shook up the world. How's that feel? Hey, I'm not surprised.